Hey there, I'm Lily O'Reilly. This is Lily O'Reilly Reviews, and today we're going to be reviewing a fascinating modular rabbit vibrator from Utimi. So let's get to it, huh? Okay, so today I'm going to be reviewing the 4-in-1 dildo set with adjustable attachments from Utimi. Now in the actual manual, this thing's name is Wireless Multifunctional Vibrator Changeable Head Vibrator with Vibration Tongue Licking Beat Head Offer with Box Storage Bag. I'm going to call it the 4-in-1 set. It's easier. It came in a nondescript brown Amazon style box. Inside you have this, which is a beautifully nondescript white box when my white balance catches up. There we go. She lovely. Inside that, 2 manuals. Let me show you the items real quick and then I'll explain them. So, this toy is made out of silicone and ABS plastic. The main body, now this is what fascinates me. So your main body is like a very traditional G-spot style vibrator, and you have cuffs that let you add or remove your rabbit style accessories. So your base, slimline G-spotter. It's 23.5 centimeters by 3.3 by 3.3. That makes it about 9.25 inches by like 1.3 by 1.3 inches. Now these finger rings are 2.2 by 2.3 centimeters, 0.86 by 0.91 inches. They do not give dimensions for the size of the different rabbit dings, but most of them are about 2.5 inches in length. Now it weighs about 350 grams, puts it about 8.89 ounces. It says that its noise level is under 60 decibels, which is conversation level. We'll check that when we turn it on. It is IPX7 waterproof. You can wash this thing in the sink. You could squirt on it. It will be fine. I will say that if you do not have a ring on it, it is not anal safe. This thing could just whoop and be gone. Do that at your own risk. It is, these are my chargers. So in here, you have an absolutely lovely Utimi branded storage bag. It's got the cute little Utimi logo, which I really like. I think they have beautiful cursive. And you have your charger. Your charger is an absolutely dog standard magnetic charger. So you have the 2 points of contact. If you look on the top here is like a gear with some dots. The absolute opposite side is where your magnetic charger attaches. So, gear with dots here. You take the 2 dots on the back, you connect the 2 dots on the charger. You plug the other end of the charger into your USB of choice. 2 hours of charge equals about an hour of use. The light flashes during charge. And there's a light here. It flashes during charge. It will be completely solid when it's fully charged. In order to maintain battery health, you need to fully charge it at least once every 6 months. Now, in order to power this on, there's one button here in the gear. Right there, come on. Right there. There's another button here in the ring. Long press either button for 2 seconds to turn it on. I'm going to press the ring. 1, 2. There we go. Here's the light. There. It's not very bright, but that's because the sun today is intense. Now, if you press the ring button, it turns on the stick motor in the main shaft. Single press to switch vibe modes. So it's on, 2, 3, 4, which is a ramp up, 5 is a pattern. 6 is a pattern. 7, I think, is a different pattern. And then we're back to the low rumble of 1. You can double click the button to pause. Now, the shaft button, which is under the gear that lights up, is how you turn on your accessories. So I'm going to show you the accessories real quick, and then we'll kind of go through them on the toy. The one that comes attached is your incredibly basic rabbit, ears that vibrate. Second is a, how do you explain this? It's the thumping one. Let me see if I can show you. This is the one where the middle of the toy pulses. And then our final toy is like a little open mouth tongue flicker. Brilliant. Now, once you have an accessory on, I'm going to start with the tongue flicker after I get the foam off it. You slide it on from the bottom. You push it up to past where the light is. When you move it further up the shaft, the rabbit accessory becomes less strong. So we'll put it like 1 notch up. We'll push this button on the shaft, which starts this moving. There is some referred vibration through the shaft as a whole. And again, the double click works on the shaft as well to pause. So let's show you real quick. There are 3 different levels of power. You do not have to pause this to take it off. Once it hits the bottom part, it just stops the attachment. Next, we will put on the thumper. Now watch, as I push it up, you will see it. There's something red, looks like paper, sticking to the back. But as I push it forward, you should see it become less strong. So let's try that out. I mean, you can definitely hear it. When you're toward the bottom, you get a very intense noise from the connection. As you push it further away, you start to lose it. And if you go past the end, you'll lose the connection entirely. All right, pause that. And then our final one is the, just the rabbit. And if it's paused, you can take them on and off without initiating the vibration. It's so hard to show the ears because they vibrate so quickly. So that is, in a nutshell, this toy. I'm going to very quickly pop off of here, go do my test, cue the stuff. I'll be back. Okay, so usually, hang on, let me see if I can, there we go. Fuck. So usually I am not the type to make a dramatic, oh my god, it was so hot, I made such a mess. But I came so goddamn hard that everything is wet from here to past the other end of my sign. There's cum on my fucking laptop. There's squirt all over the table. I am going to have to do so much cleaning. My pants are wrecked. I squirted on my only pair of underwear. I am currently rocking the towel because when I finish this, I am going directly to the shower. My legs are shaking. If you like rabbits, you want this rabbit. I will admit, out of all of the attachments, the rabbit was my least favorite, but I am not overly compatible with rabbits. I have a fairly large clit because I was on T. Most of the time, these just feel kind of buzzy instead of being very pleasant. So that's fine. Okay. 33% of the attachments didn't work for me. Whatever. This one was my number 2, the mouth. It was very good. It has a great little lickety-ness to it, kind of a butter. Again, I'm not the type. These are not the best for me. I was able to get it far enough away because you can slide it up and down the shaft. I'm overheating. Damn. You can slide it up and down the shaft to customize the rabbit clit to G-spot distance, which is frequently like my deal breaker with rabbits, is that I'm not built the way everybody else is. It's like buying clothes. There's a standard like size 8, and then there's all the size 8s that are out in the world trying to buy that clothes. This is an incredibly good method of doing the attachments because it's so customizable. This one was really good. This was a second favorite. The tongue has a great flick to it. It's strong without being burning or sharp the way sometimes flicky toys can be. But I will straight up admit, my favorite is this thumper. It is fucking bomb. I know, but it is. It's really, really good, actually. It's also a friggin' mess. But yeah, really solid toy. I will admit that after like 20 minutes of use, this part here did heat up. Not to a point where it felt dangerous. I don't know if it's an intended heating. It wasn't mentioned in the manual that came with it. But it was good. And I'm gonna have to go. I'm just gonna take this whole thing in the shower with me. It's all wet. Incredibly good though. Incredibly well done. 10/10. I love this thing. I would buy it with my own money. Now, if you want to get it, I'll put an affiliate link here, unless you're watching it on one of the tube sites where they don't let me put affiliate links, is what it is. If you want to find me anywhere I exist online, that would be find.lilyoreilly.com, unless you're on a tube or a clip site where I'm not allowed to put that link either. And as always, be good to yourselves, be good to each other. I'm gonna go hydrate my little ass off and take a shower, because that was a lot. I like it though. Good toy, Utimi. A+.